Karen Arnays, and we are here with Spotlight on the Shore. Today we are at the Chesapeake Bay Beach Club, and I'm here with Carrie Simmons. Thank you for joining us today.
Of course, thank you.
Carrie, if you could give our viewers a little overview of what the club has, and we'll start from there.
Absolutely. So the Chesapeake Bay Beach Club opened 20 years ago, the waterfront property. And so throughout the course of our 20-year career, we had a restaurant, but then shortly after we opened, we converted all into private events. So waterfront is all private events. We have 3 ballrooms here.
Wow.
So for weddings, corporate functions, outings, that sort of thing. So it's a private event that you book and you have to be invited to attend. And then we have the Inn, which just celebrated 4 years. And that has 77 guest rooms, a restaurant, a farm-to-table inspired restaurant, as well as market and spa. So, and that is more for, of course, our out-of-town guests who are attending weddings, and then also for locals.
Great. Well, before we get into the detail of each of those events, I kind of got ahead of myself. If you could introduce yourself and tell us what your role is here with the Beach Club.
Sure. So I am the Director of Marketing and Development. So all of the traditional marketing, so from branding to advertising, social media, public relations, that all comes through the marketing department. And then from a development perspective, I work hand in hand with our owner and our CEO in kind of creating what's next for the Beach Club. So we've got a couple of new exciting things up our sleeves, which are still in the works, so just keep an eye out on that.
Fantastic. Well, this is a beautiful facility, and you do a lot here, and you have different areas of the facility. Can you tell us about the wedding venues that you use?
Absolutely. So the waterfront wedding venues range from about 100 guests in our tavern ballroom all the way up to 300 guests in our sunset ballroom. And then the beach house ballroom is right in the middle. And so we offer ceremony and reception. So you at least have to have your reception with us, and then it's the couple's choice if they do their ceremony or not. And then we provide all of the food and beverage. We have an amazing culinary team, all of which have been here almost since day one. And we're also full service coordination. So we have 3 amazing ladies who walk our couples through from the moment they look at the venue all the way through the planning, and then they're there the night of to oversee everything. So we really take everything on and kind of from start to finish.
You have a one-stop shop.
We do, and we work with some amazing local vendors, for wedding cakes and photography and bands, the sort of things that we don't handle.
I've seen the pictures on your website, and it's absolutely beautiful. Very stunning. So if you're going to have corporate meetings or other events here, do you have a facility for that?
We do. So we have a number of different ballrooms that work well for that, just depending on size. Most of our corporate events do happen at the Inn. So we have smaller boardrooms, that can accommodate more of that board style meeting. And then we also have the larger spaces that if you have 50, 100, 200, we can accommodate that, whether it's at the Inn or at the waterfront property. And then, of course, we manage the food and beverage, and then we have another team who manages the corporate side. So they, of course, start with site selection, the planning, and then they're there the day of to get it all executed.
So you basically do everything.
We do.
That's perfect. So the Inn is just up the road from here.
Just on the other side of the Marina.
Could you describe a little bit about that and the amenities that it has there?
Sure. So, like I said, it's 77 guest rooms. So we opened 4 years ago with 54, and about a year ago we opened up the barn, which was an additional 18 plus 5 cottages. So we have a couple of different options, price point wise and style wise. And it sits on a really beautiful piece of property that is right off of 50, so super convenient off of the bridge. And within the center is kind of a garden style theme. So we've got fire pits and fountains, and we've got a beautiful chef garden. And then last summer we opened up our little dipping pools, so an added amenity there. And then we also have an amazing full service luxury spa that does spa services as well as salon services.
Well, you've led me into my next question about the spa. You can't leave that out.
That's right.
And what type of services do they offer there?
So we do massages and facials as well as body treatments. And then also any sort of hairstyling, coloring, manicures, pedicures. We do waxing, eyelash extensions, kind of the whole gamut. We have an amazing relaxation room, as well as a relaxation garden when it's not quite so cold outside. And then this past summer we also opened up our saunas as well. So it's really a beautiful kind of day experience. So it's not just kind of zip in, get a massage, and zip out. It's come in, get a really beautiful robe on, relax by a fire, or if it's a beautiful day, go outside and spend time in the relaxation lounge, go into the sauna.
Do you have to be a guest at the inn to
You
use
do
those
not.
services?
You do not.
That's fantastic.
Open to the public. It's open every day except Monday. So it's
Very
the only
nice.
day that we're not open.
Especially around the holidays, it'd be nice to come and get a massage.
Exactly. And so the great thing about the spa is we have monthly specials that vary depending on each month, and the best way to find those out is on the spa's website or also their dedicated Instagram account. They push out daily specials or monthly specials, so that's a really great way to experience the spa, at a kind of a fun little price.
Absolutely. So what about Noxie's Table in the marketplace?
So Noxie's is our kind of more dinner dining destination. So it's open for dinner 7 days a week and then a heavier brunch on Saturday and Sunday. So Chef Paul Shiley, who has been on the Eastern Shore for many, many years, is at the helm of the kitchen. And the menu is seasonal. We change it twice a year. And it has a heavy focus on kind of farm-to-table style. So we're not necessarily farm-to-table, we have a lot of elements that are, but it's just really that hearty kind of harvested style meal. And then the market is our simple grab-and-go soup, salad, sandwiches, breakfast sandwiches. From a food standpoint, we've got specialty drinks, there's a grab-and-go cooler, and then a really great little kind of shopping retail section that's seasonal and then also great for gifts.
Wow, that's fantastic. So I was looking at your website before I came here today, and I saw something called Illumination.
Yes.
Can you tell us about that? That looks really nice.
So this is our second year of doing Illumination. Last year we did it as one big event that happened on one evening. And this year we decided, let's just do it the entire month. So every single night starting in December at 5:30, all of the lights are going to come on at the same time to a soundtrack of festive holiday music. So you can come, you can come anywhere between December 1st all the way to the end of the month and experience kind of a nightly lighting. And then throughout the month, we have a lot of fun kind of festive events. We've got an adult gingerbread happy hour where it's the adults that come together and do kind of a cooking challenge, an Iron Chef gingerbread style. So most of the time it's our kids who get to do the fun gingerbread houses. But
Do they actually cook?
They don't. It's just assembling and
Okay.
decorating. And then we have some more time together, which is on Wednesdays, where if kids dine in Noxie's Table, they get a free little s'more kit with the purchase of an adult entree, or you can also purchase them in the market. And we've got a couple little fire pits that we'll put out so you can roast s'mores.
What fun.
Ugly Sweater Happy Hour, and we've got our holiday sip and shop, which is we do what we call market night outs throughout the year, where we keep the market open late and we do some fun special shopping incentives. And then our big one that we do is Countdown to Christmas. So 12 days before Christmas, we offer a daily deal. And those are announced every day on social media. And it could be, buy a $100 gift card and get a $10 gift card. Or book a spa appointment and get, a certain percentage off. So every day, it's a different deal that you have
Very
to
nice.
purchase. You don't necessarily have to go. Some of them you have to go that day. But some of them are you just have to purchase it to be used, in a future.
Kind of like a Groupon type idea.
Exactly.
Perfect. That sounds like so much fun.
And then we have brunch on Christmas Eve and New Year's Day. So those are, I think, but all of that information's on the
So you could
website.
basically stay at the beach club the entire month of December.
Yes. Yeah. So we've tried to create over the years. We've tried to kind of be the town center. That's kind of our goal of creating a place that our guests and the community can come together and do fun things. And it's there just so happens to be a lot of fun things around Christmas time, but we offer these sorts of events and activities throughout the year, which can always be found on our happenings page on the website.
Do you sell gift cards here for services?
We do. So you can either purchase them at the front desk, and then in the next couple of days we'll actually be launching online gift cards. So you don't have to physically come here to pick them up. You can
Great holiday idea.
Get them online. So that should be launched in the next couple days.
That sounds amazing.
Yeah.
So would you say most of your visitors here are local people that come and just enjoy the space, or are they out-of-town visitors?
It's really a mix between the two. So on the weekends, of course, the waterfront property, it's all guests of the weddings that come. So most are out of town, although they might just come locally. The restaurant, during the week, and the market during the week is almost all locals, and so that relationship with our local community is so important to us. And then on the weekends, some of those out-of-town wedding guests, they get into the mix as well, which makes for a fun, exciting night.
Absolutely, I can imagine. So, of all the things that the Beach Club has to offer, what do you think your clientele enjoys the most?
So I think they really love just all of the fun things that we do. So we don't just have a restaurant or a market or a spa. It's all of the extra things that we do, whether it's in October we have what's called Brewfest, where every week it's a local brewer comes in and does a tap takeover, and so we're constantly doing kind of fun, exciting things that, if you're going to come to Noxie's every week, it might be different week to week because we have different beers on tap, or we have different nightly specials, or the market might be open late for a market night out. So I think it gives our guests the opportunity to come back time and time again, but have kind of new and exciting experiences.
And it sounds like you have a very strong community group that comes here regularly.
Absolutely, absolutely. They are the heart and soul of the inn, and which is really exciting because we didn't have that before when we were just a waterfront campus. So it's been really fun to become a part of the community, where people can come every day and we can know their faces and know their names.
Absolutely. Well, we've talked about the Christmas festivities that you have. Do you have anything special going on for either Thanksgiving or New Year's Eve?
So Thanksgiving, we do a big grand Thanksgiving buffet, so you can just leave all of the stuff at home and come and let us take care of everything for you. And we do still have a couple of reservations available. A few of the times are already booked, but we do have some openings. And then New Year's, we in the past we've tried to do fun things, but we realized that people just want to come to Noxie's for a nice dinner, and then they typically head out and go to a friend's house for the countdown. So we're keeping it pretty simple this year.
Well, we have enjoyed personally the brunch on New Year's Day.
Oh,
we have done that, and that's been fantastic.
Yeah, that's always a nice time to come back together and celebrate.
So thank you so much for sharing the club with us and everything you have to offer. Would you be able to share the website, how someone would get in touch with you or the club to find out what's going on, social media?
Yeah. So the website is baybeachclub.com, and that is everything from if you're looking to plan a wedding or a meeting to Noxie's, the market, the spa. That's kind of the big landing page. And then from social media standpoint, we've got we actually have 3 different channels. So Chesapeake Bay Beach Club, whether it's Facebook or Instagram, focuses primarily on weddings. And then our Instagram and Facebook is all about the exciting things that are happening at the inn and all of the different events. And then the spa does have that special Instagram page that they talk about the daily specials. So, and all of those can be linked from the website.
Fantastic. Well, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
For anyone who hasn't been to the Beach Club, please come out and see this amazing facility. It's beautiful, and you can spend your holidays here. Thanks again for joining us for Spotlight on the Shore. See you next time.